Guys in here, Jamaican YouTuber. Hi, because guys in here, Jamaican YouTuber. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Uh, yeah, I am having a little issue here with my driver for my video capture card, so I might not be able to share the screen with you guys today. We like to share the screen so you guys can see what's going on, and that has been our recent thing. But welcome, welcome, one and all. I am back and I'm feeling much better this week, and we should go for at least the full hour as we have come to expect of this live stream. I'm sorry I didn't put out the notification this week, but things have been a bit hectic. I'm fully back at work, and this week was really a rough week, guys. And I'm telling you, I have a couple stories about that to tell you today. This is exclusive content from the Eikaiwa sensei, Eikaiwa teacher here. Let's see who's in the chat. Who is here with me, early birds? Yes, Andre, the lyricist. What's poppin', my G? I am here. Hope everybody's hearing me much more clearly than last week. What happened was the battery had died, and so yeah, in the microphone. So I just saw that out and beer things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so it looks like we're in business here now. Hold on. Oh Jesus, do I have to log in? I don't remember logging in. 1 second, guys. Trying to see what I can. Trying to see why I need to log in on this. I'm not a robot. Yeah. So how has your guys' week been? Let me know what's going on. Oh Jesus. Nvidia is kidding me right now, fam. All right. So how's you guys' week been? Hey, Sashoni. Hi, Sashoni. How are you? Hi, Slimy J from Barbados. Big up yourself. Andresu. Hi, Xing Chang. How are you? Yeah, I mashed up some potatoes, Bridget. Don't want to go work tomorrow. Man, let me tell you. I don't know what's happening, but Tokyo's levels of stuff have been spiking back up recently, and I don't know if Corona has stopped. They thought that it was over, but we have had 4 days of consecutive numbers of over 100 new cases, and that is worrying because that means that something is wrong. You know what I mean? So it's really just something that we need to be mindful of. This is actually the new norm that we're living in right now, and it's gonna be crazy a couple times. I don't know when people are gonna be able to travel again properly, but everybody will be looking like Naomi Campbell when they travel. I might have to order hazmat suit. Hazmat suits might be going off the racks, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a crazy couple years after this, and then they found another virus, advanced swine flu from China. Lordy, 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 lordy. It's gonna be an interesting couple of years going forward. Hey, John Paul, big up yourself, Simone. Yes, Simone, maybe definitely. Hey, Joanne, big up, big up, big up, big up. No travel till 2022. Are we stuck? Am I going to be stuck in a loop here? Like, is this it? Is this it? Man, I'm telling you guys, this week could have actually been skipped. This year so far, we could have got done without it because, man, I know it's a leap year, but it's like we could just leap over this entire year and start in 2021. I don't know if, man, gonna be crazy this week. So just checking everybody here. Oh, 8 people already in here. Look, you guys are really bored. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you guys for coming through, and we're gonna get into some of the news this week, as well as the title said, some crazy news this week actually. Rather interesting stuff, and then we will move into our regular stuff and free time talk at the end of the session. You know what I mean? Right. So let's see if this thing is working here. Let's see if this thing is working here. Capture screen. Hold on. Display. Mm. I won't be able to display the screen for you guys this week. I don't know what is happening. I think my drivers just need to be updated and then have to restart the whole program and then I will cut off the live. We don't want to do that, so we're going to continue and move on. And I'll just read the news for you guys today. No screen sharing. That's an old, regular, old, ugly boy in your face. All right. That's what it is about. That's what we about today. Let's see who is checking in on it, bro. I think I'm slowly going insane. Too much things are happening that I think is a small screen for something bigger. Right? So you can either stay here and leave and don't come back. So that is really the options you're faced with as a Jamaican or foreigner. Like persons Japanese can always come back home. So that is their thing and it's home. But we can work rates of brain destroying amoeba in Florida. Yes, and there's also the coronavirus is mutating. Like all viruses, they will mutate and adapt to their environment to ensure their survival and to be, I guess a stronger strain to other things, other medication or whatever. But this year, 2020 is not. Mm-mm. Some people said we have mixed up the Mayan calendar, and so this was actually the year they were talking about. But I haven't even had kids yet. I haven't had you know, there's so many things I haven't done that I need to do before I die. And so, yeah, that would be really crazy. Yeah, I'm here, Alpha. I'm here. I'm here. So, yes, as you know, there's a little delay with the buffering from streaming, from using another software to come onto this. And so, yeah, I might get to you right away. So, why is the AC not on? I feel like I'm burning up. Anyways, guys, compared to those who are drinking, I know I work tomorrow late, but it's all good. You know what I mean? So, we're just here chilling and chilling like a villain. It's 20 seconds delay, right? So let's get into the news for today. All right, first off, guys, I'm gonna start off with something a bit nice and easy because that's how we like to do things here. As I reported earlier, Tokyo reports 111 coronavirus virus cases, topping 100 for the fourth day. The newest batch of infections is slightly lower than the 131 cases reported a day earlier. And in a recent surge in new cases, prompted Tokyo Governor Yuriko Koike on Saturday to urge residents not to travel beyond the capital's borders to curb new infections. 7 new infections were reported in Chiba Prefecture on Sunday. Where that I go? Stay in Tokyo, Corona. We don't need it over here in Inaka. But here's the thing now. Infections are growing among younger people, and many of them are being traced to host and hostess bars and other nightlife destinations. Why people can't stay away from the go-go club then? Why they can't stay away from these places where obviously fluids are exchanged in one way, shape, or the other? Fluids are exchanged. You're in close contact with somebody, especially the girls who need to get that extra money with the extracurricular activity that they do there. It's usually a bit crowded. Nightlife, oh my god. I saw people at a party without a mask. Mr. Friend at a party without a mask. But worried, be concerned. Oh god. Oh, what is going on? What is going on with 2020 though? This can't real. This is a glitch in the matrix. This is a glitch in the matrix. Life nice in Japan though, may I get fat. Well, that is the story of many a person who come to Japan, my brother, putting on weight. Putting on the weight, yes, you put on the weight, yeah, on my disgrace, yeah, put on the weight, yeah. Sorry, guys. Ooh, it's guessing today. Mm-mm. So that has happened. Me done with that. I am finished. What 7 cases in Chiba, and nobody comes to Chiba anyway. So I don't know what's going on over there. Then now, I'll come over here to the next big news I hit this week from the Asahi Shimbun. Food poisoning hit some 3,500 at schools in Saitama's Yashio. Now, or for those who don't know, persons are provided with lunch by the school. A company or caterer provides lunch for the school, and they get there and they share it out, and everybody eats the same lunch. Now, many of my Jamaican ALTs cook and prepare their own lunch because them not trust people and preparing their food. Now, imagine you go to school and you're eating your lunch, and over the weekend or for the week you start getting sick, you have diarrhea, and you have gastroenteritis, and those sort of things, and stomach viruses. And you wonder, what have you eaten? I said, no, man, the Japanese are clean, and this school is clean, and whatever, it could be food from the school. So you think about what you have done, and you know you've been practicing good, healthy practices. But here's the news. Uh, so about 3,500 teachers and students at more than a dozen public schools in Yashio City, Saitama Prefecture, have become sick with diarrhea and stomach pains in a mass food poisoning outbreak. The prefecture said on Thursday that 3,453 people in 15 elementary and junior high schools in Yashio, a city of 92,000, just north of Tokyo, had been affected after eating a lunch supplied by the TQC cooperative on June 26. Out of a total nearly 7,000 people examined, more than 2,000 elementary school students and over 1,100 junior high school students were shown to have food poisoning. The prefecture said it was investigating the origins of the outbreak. The lunch included fried chicken, normal stuff, a tuna potato dish, seaweed salad, as well as rice and miso soup, it said. Nobody at TQC answered after hours phone call made by Reuters seeking a comment. Yeah, boy, could you sue? Can you sue like a company for food poisoning in Japan? Really, it's common here. I never known it's common. I guess well, it would be common because they do eat a lot of exotic foods, and some things that should be cooked they don't eat, and they don't cook it, so they eat it. So I thought, yeah, it's very possible that they eat spoiled sushi and spoiled raw horse and that sort of thing. So I actually think it's rather possible. The amount of things that they eat that should be cooked, or things that should be prepared well, and they have this thing called like, the undercooked chicken from I think Kagoshima, paddy paddy chicken, where the outside is grilled and cooked, but the inside is raw. The school lunch scenario is common. Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't know because I don't do school lunch. As in, my school doesn't have it's not a public schools or whatever school. So I don't know about that. But you tell me. So who any ALTs in the chat now? Do you carry your own lunch to school or do you eat lunch provided by school? Okay, so it's a regular thing, but it's just because there's a lot of people. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, man. So you see me that is really interesting. Thanks for that, Simone. Because I wouldn't know because I'm not in the public school system. All right, so moving on from that food poisoning, and the things only get more weird, guys. Anyway, not weird, but here's another story here. Reopen Tokyo Disneyland's new virus rule: no hugging Mickey. Now you're going to tell a child who has probably waited their entire life to see Mickey Mouse to hug and take pictures with him that he can't hug Mickey? Sad state of affairs. You can't shout on a roller coaster. You have to wear a mask on a roller coaster. You can't scream out on a roller coaster. You must remain quiet to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. So Disney characters, so it says no touchy-feely behavior of any kind, no hugging Mickey Mouse or any of the other theme park mascot characters. That's the new approach that the Tokyo Disneyland operator Oriental Land will implement for health and safety measures upon reopening the theme park on July 1st. The parks, which have been closed for about 4 months to prevent the spread of COVID-19, are set to reopen as the number of infections in the capital is again climbing. So we're opening when the infections are climbing again. Makes sense. Visitors to both Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea in Urayasu Chiba Prefecture will be asked to check their body temperature at the entrance and request to wear face masks as well. The operator said on June 29 as it demonstrated new measures to the media. Parades and shows will remain cancelled in principle. The operator said it hopes to hold a limited number of parades after monitoring the situation. To prevent visitors from crowding and getting too close to each other, stickers to instruct people to maintain a safe distance apart have been posted along the parade routes. Mickey Mouse and his gang will appear on a float but will not mingle with park visitors. No dances will be a part of the parade. Visitors will be barred from touching characters but can view them from a distance, the operator said. Tickets will not be sold at the gate. People who want to visit the theme parks must make advance reservations to do so. This makes sense. This actually seemed would work out because they can gauge the number of persons they can expect on a particular day and cut off the tickets at a certain time. This makes sense. We will see how now new operations. It says the operator will limit the number of visitors to the less than half of normal capacity, but will reassess the situation later to consider allowing more. We will see how our new operation works and gradually increase the number of visitors allowed, an Oriental Land representative said. Well, at least that makes some sense to me. Now, what about this Tokyo Olympics here? Because, this Tokyo Olympics. What's going on with Tokyo? As bad as it sounds, money have to make your man Japan and go in one recession and then try band-aid all wounds. Yeah, because you see, the persons who are employed to Disneyland also have families. Uh, it's really, really hard. By the way, speaking of money, I got my Abe money one. Two, I haven't received my health insurance bills yet, and now I'm worried. So I'm going to go to City Hall on Monday just to double check to see everything all right. I don't know if they're waiving my insurance for the first couple of months. I don't know because Japan always wants their money, right? So yeah, I bet when it gets in, something gets in, in stocks and bucks and rocks, chucks, chops. Tokyo 2020 memorabilia is still on. The taxis have still Tokyo 2020 on it. The in Shibuya, the store Tokyo 2020 is still there. I mean, when are you going to change the Tokyo 2021? Or is it going to be known as the Tokyo 2020 Olympics held in 2021 in Tokyo, Japan? That's what I feel is that them going to do. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, I thought the corona would be over by now, but it looks like the corona is here to stay. She is stubborn and refuses to go anywhere. Refuses to go anywhere. Who's going to people are going to come Olympics, man? A good thing I didn't spend any money on the tickets yet. Although I didn't get a chance to, because if I didn't even enter the raffle properly, so it wouldn't make any sense for me. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So off from that. Where are you going to now? Then a little more sad news. So there were some heavy rains in Kumamoto that hit Kumamoto over the weekend, and there, as of July 5th, which was today, this morning. No, well, as of 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time, 18 dead and 14 missing after heavy rains hit Kumamoto hard. Now, in the last week, there's been a lot of heavy rain across Japan. Excuse me, and lots of heavy rain in Chiba and Kisadazu where I live. And it is crazy the amount of wind that was taking place. Like my clothes got blown off the line a couple of times. The rain wet it up again, so I have to throw it back in the washing machine to wash and dry. And it was just a mess. The rain this week was really not it, I think, yeah, this week was. All right. So it says here more bad news in the forecast for Kumamoto Prefecture, where downpours are expected to continue on July 5 following flooding after a major river overflowed its banks and inundated communities, claiming 18 lives. Jesus. According to the Japan Meteorological Agency forecast, the seasonal rain front that brought intense showers in the prefecture will bring more torrential rain in many parts of Kyushu and its surroundings into the early hours of July 6. About 200 millimeters of rain is expected in southern Kyushu over the next 24 hours through to 6 a.m. on July 6th. The rainfall may total 150 millimeters, which is 15 centimeters, which is half the size of a foot, in the Tokai region and 100 millimeters in the north of the Kyushu, Shikoku, and Kinki regions. Kinki! Sorry, I couldn't resist. Local authorities are warning against more flooding of rivers and mudslides as torrential rainfall loosens the ground. As of July 5, 18 people, 9 in Hitoyoshi, 8 in Ashikita, and 1 in Tsunagi had died, and 14 people were missing in Hitoyoshi, Ashikita, Tsunagi, and Nishiki, according to the Kumamoto Prefectural Government. Wow. Residents in 30 communities were left stranded without outside assistance. Damn. Then this coupled with the coronavirus, that's not a good look at all, fam. That ain't a good look at all. Corona moved like a baby mother on the hunt for a child support. Wow. Corona ain't going nowhere and Olympics are canceled for the fourth time in history. Oh no, beware the second wave. That will never happen. 2021 Olympics. I wonder if it gets so depressed when it rains. Why did I get depressed when it rains? Because people, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It is really just all those people that I'm just praying for the families of those who are adversely affected by this, and also like the people that have to go to work and like the power. There's still power there. What's the situation? Jeez, wow. I wouldn't want. That's just some rough stuff, man. This year is really giving us a beating. Now, let's move on to one of the reasons why we do this is because we know that Japan is not entirely a real place, and so yeah. So the first thing, this one lets me know. All right, this story in itself is surmises the Japanese culture, the whole Japanese mentality, the sometimes ridiculousness of their legal system and justice system here, and the in doctrine, the ingrained what's the word? I forget English. The ingrained biases towards Japanese nationals. So scooting, guys, because this when I read it, I had to read the story twice to make sure I was reading right because I just hmm, let's get in the story. Yakuza Iranians not prosecuted over fight at Scramble Crossing. Now, if you know anything about Japan and its legal system, fighting as a foreigner is a no-no. If you fight, you're going to get slides. You might get in a bit of trouble. You can be legal. You can be deported. You can be detained for how many weeks or days without being getting a phone call. You could lose a job. That sort of thing. Certain people those rules don't apply to, but we're not going to call any names or races here. Now, prosecutors have announced the non-prosecution of 6 persons, including gang members and male Iranian nationals, over fight over turf around the popular scramble crossing in Shibuya Ward earlier this year. In April, we're now in July, April, May, June, 3 months later. In April, Shoichi Nukaria, Ryo Osumi, both members of the Yamaguchi Gumi. So it is established that they are part of the Yakuza. And we know that the Yakuza is a gang. And obviously, so they're doing legal things, so it's okay. All right, fine. You got me, weeaboos. Yakuza are not really gangs. They're legal, organized people. All right, so great. And 2 others allegedly fought with 2 male Iranians at the famous crossing in front of JR Shibuya Station. Where was I for this? I should get this on DVD. I get this on video. The 2 Iranian nationals denied the allegations. At least one of the gangsters admitted to the charges. So one man out of the crew said he never did a fight. The next one said both of us were fighting. So this is typical prisoner scenario. And so if both of them confess, they get a lesser sentence. If one confesses and one doesn't confess, then both of them get real stern sentences. None of them confess, they get less sentence. So it's basically like it's the bad end game. I think that's what I go in game theory, right? Please tell me if I got it right because I haven't done it in a long time. Oh, there's this question here. Will he be collabing with Sakura Dev? I don't know. I would love to. I would love to. Yep, Japanese get very depressed. They don't like the rain. Ingrained. What you said about kinky region? No for myself. Yeah. On Tuesday, prosecutors in the Tokyo District Public Prosecutor's Office did not prosecute the suspects. No reason for the non-prosecution was given. I can read between the lines. Clearly, the Yamaguchi Gumi got that bread and influence and clothes. So they say, yo, hey, boss, just don't wait and just forget about it. We'll sort it out ourselves. Clearly, I thought the Yakuza weren't real. Like, I saw it in cartoons and movies. I thought, oh, it's a joke or whatever. But they're legit people, all right? And they have legit businesses, and they are like pretty much what the anime and stuff are. It's pretty accurate representation of the Yakuza. To be honest, like, I I have a story to tell you about this, but we after finish this, right? So prior to the incident, one of the immediate ancestors called out to Osumi and asked, "Do you need drugs?" Ma'am, sir, judge, if that is not a reason to prosecute the people, I don't know what is. Do you need drugs? He move my backside. The man just at the scramble crossing, there's a police station right beside the train station. Like less than 5 seconds away from the train station, the police station is there, a police post. And the man is out there in front there shouting, "Do you need any drugs?" No, this place not real. This can't be real. This ain't them not serious, dog. Then it says, then the guy responded, "If you want to deal kakusei, stimulant drugs, here you have to pay mikajimerio, which is protection money." That sounds legal to you? That's so like something that don't deserve prosecution. No, tell me if I'm bugging out, guys. Tell me if I'm tripping. Please tell me if I'm tripping, guys, 'cause I don't understand. My God Almighty, prisoner's dilemma. No, sir. Me out here without fear. Hi, Asha. Omar, thanks for joining, guys. There are 27 of you here and only 16 likes, and I'm gonna cry because I thought we were friends and family here, and you love me. I thought that's what it is. The police probably, yeah. Well, I mean, the police are owned. They them get money, well, based on what I've been seeing. I haven't done any proper research on it, which I should do. But then, as a foreigner trying to investigate the yakuza, that not gonna work. Not gonna work. Well, that sounds like it, T Cash. That sounds like it. Oh my God. Ooh. So yeah, speaking of yakuza, I have a little funny story. I don't know if I told this one already, but I think I had an encounter with some yakuza. All right, so here's what happened. So I was out drinking with a friend, two friends, in Kisarazu. We went drinking and we're drinking. Went to a whiskey bar, went to a darts bar, did some darts there, and had some drinks. We go to the outside ramen spot that's in the, everything's closed in my area by about maybe 10, 11, 12ish. So no restaurants are open or guys really open at that time. But there's an outside a man that sells ramen on the street. So I go there at about 3:30 in the morning with my two other friends. Remember, I am the second tallest out of the group. So a guy is taller than me, taller and bigger than me. Right? So he's about 6'3", maybe has about 40 pounds on me, maybe 50 pounds, I'm not sure. Then my other friend is also pretty tall, but slimmer than me, right? But still big. Anyway, we go to get ramen because we are drunk ish and we need something to sober, whatever. We go to get ramen, right? The place is crowded. There's a table full of men to one side. There's a man, there are two guys and a girl eating and getting the ramen bowls and whatever. So the ramen bowl comes to the guy, the table with the table with the guy and a girl. We sit down just behind them. So guys from one table, about 8 or 9 of them at one table, call a guy from the table that is eating his ramen. His ramen just came in front of him, right? And they call him and say, oh, 1 second. He gets up, he leaves his ramen, piping hot ramen. This was in the winter too, I think. Fall, winterish. No, it was winter, springish, yeah. And this man goes to his people. Apparently, he's a kohai to and their senpai at some work or some job. He goes over there and he's talking to them. And this guy's asking some really random questions that don't need to be asked right now. But it seems that he's trying to bother him and tease him. Anyway, he's okay and he goes back to get something to eat. He ready to start eat again. Another guy from the table call him and he goes over there. So the guy's like, Nande, Okashi Henda, no? Isn't that weird? Why don't they leave him alone and let him eat, right? Oh, Nande, so the Okashi Kanai? So one of the guys at the other table heard her say Okashi Kanai and he's like, Oi, Nanita, da da da. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Is this about to be a fight at the ramen spot, fam? So boy was like, Dare, kioskero yo. And then the guy said, Omae wa kioskero, debe dareta. And start rolling the R's hard and acting tough. Mark you, I was concerned with just getting my ramen to eat because I was hungry. My friend sees this way and I say, hey guys, no. He's bigger than me now. He just say, okay, ramen, 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 ramen. Right? Mark you, the guy hasn't taken a bite out of his ramen yet. While the girl's eating, the other guy started to threaten her, and the boyfriend was beside her sister and said, sorry, go on aside. Right? The senpai calls away the guy, his younger co-worker, to one side and talks to him, and asks him to leave. He goes back to sit down to eat, and someone said, and the other guys tell them to leave. Leave now. Not finish eating them food, but leave now. Now, who could have tell me, Andre Piggles the Gaijin, in a Japan, to leave my food where I just pay my money for? My hot ramen. Forget up and leave now and go my yard? No. No. And you want to see how the men were behaving to the girl about, you don't know who you're talking to, be careful who you talk to. Like, you don't know me, careful who you talk to. And the girl say, yeah, I don't know who you are. Exactly. And the boyfriend says something. And the man say, yo, control the woman. She don't know who she's talking to. She's talking out of turn. How dare she talk to me? And emphasizes she. And I'm like, you guys are some sexist mother heifers. Misogynist, whatever the word is. That misogynistic gymnastic word, right? Such misogynist. My God. I was like, what the hell is going on here? So, me did I say, all right, get my ramen noodles, Well, this look like a little movie here. All right. Somebody just told me somebody, so we can pull up my camera and record that with my YouTube. No, nobody. So they get up and leave. When they got up to leave, the whole table lift up. One man is like a mad dog. He's just like him just want to smell blood and want to fight. Him start walk up and down, but him going to use the bathroom. He went across the road and peed on the roadside. Then started looking for them. And I was like, he wanted to fight. I'm like, so you're gonna fight the girl because she asked who you are? And what you're doing is weird. I was like, yeah, that's weird, right? Me with my enough self, go agree with a girl, but them never pay me no man, cause them know how it go. I really don't know how it went, but there was a guy with glasses that was scary as hell. He just looked like a killer, like he has killed people, like he has made duppies. Trust me, people, it was like out of a movie. I was like, Christ, this can't be what life is about. This can't be what life is about. No way. No way, no way. Alright, moving on from the Yakuza. All right, this is all right. So this is another reason why I said Japan does. These people are something else, right? A man pulls knife at Shinjuku restaurant after 14 hours of pancakes and beer. The man sit down in the place for 14 hours and eat pancake and beer. 14 hours? I know it that didn't raise a bell to the man down the money fam. Yo, Japan is so weird. Yo, in Jamaica, the man there for 2, 3 hours at Virgin. You have to get up now. Sir, you have to leave, sir. You can't be eating so many pancakes, sir. You have to leave. No, sir. So, Tokyo Metropolitan Police have arrested a 26-year-old man for allegedly robbing a family restaurant in Shinjuku Ward after dining inside for half a day. On a night in January, Katsuki Tsushima of no known occupation allegedly pulled a knife on a female employee, then aged in her 40s. So when is something? So she's not aged in her 40s? No. What? Why is this relevant information? At an outlet of Chain Jonathan's, hand over the money. The suspect reportedly said, "I'll call the cops." She responded. Tsushima then fled the scene without paying his bill of 3,625 yen. I hadn't had money to eat and drink for a week, the suspect was quoted by police. I thought I could get some money while running away in the process. So he tried to eat, and then before trying to run and before paying, he tried to rob the place with a knife. And who was he going to call the police? The boy, oh shaky warrior, dog. You take out a why you take out like a debit card? Make sure it is or take out a fake cash bill and make sure you open the register. Then you take out the knife. I mean, I'm not giving you ideas, but that was not thought through plan at all. The man was in there for 14 hours eating to blood fire. No, sir. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. What do you think about that story? That makes sense, no? London mix in your concern, yeah. So no gun battle never go on with this morning. Hello, kidney channel. What must translate? What must I translate, Sashoni? That means who are you? I literally said it right after. what, what am I to translate? I don't understand. Da. Who are you, Kado? Go home. Kyohai Senpai is senior and junior. Kohai is a junior of the senior. What else did I say? Ramen. I literally spoke most of the story in English. Dog can't mash works. A joke of that man Dre, is me? Makes no sense to me. I want to go barber, you know. Let's take off the sides a little bit. You see me? Rough life. Alright, so I think this is the one that happened in Simone's area. Simone tweeted about this earlier. I know I picked it up on the news. Male hairdresser stabs colleague in Yokohama. Kanagawa Prefecture police have arrested a male hairdresser over the alleged stabbing of a colleague at their salon in Yokohama City. Reports the Sankei Shimbun. At around 9:20 a.m. on Friday, Ryohei Hosoya, 21, allegedly used a knife with a 17 centimeter long blade to stab his male. That's a longish knife, 17. 17 is about this, right? About 5 inch, 5 inches. Stab his male colleague 28 in his left arm through to his lung. So stab him so, and it go in here so. Wow. Hosoya then fled the shop located at the Hino area of Conan Ward. Meanwhile, the victim sought help at a nearby real estate office. My subordinate stabbed me, he said to female employee. Kohai stabbed him. The victim suffered injuries that will require 1 month to heal. There was trouble, he told emergency personnel en route to a hospital, according to the Conan police station. At the time of the incident, Hosoya and the victim were preparing to open the shop for the day. There was nobody else present. Early on Saturday, Hosoya, in the company of his parents, surrendered to police. Upon his arrest on suspicion of attempted murder, he admitted to allegations. Yo, them people, what are people are studying, my lord? Like, seriously? What are people studying? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Hope you guys are hearing me clearly. And yes, coming down to the last 20 minutes of the stream. It's hot, man. No, not hot. No, not hot. Shh. So, this is now a part where I will tell one more story and then we'll open it up to you guys to discuss what you want to talk about today. All right. So, what story am I going to tell today? Oh, let's want to talk about some stories at work. So, let me tell you something, guys. I don't know who needs to hear it, but it has to be said. Japanese kids can be so trash, fam. Listen to me. Till if it reaches a point where a parent does know that she has to turn up and say something to me after the class, apologize. She know her pretty a demon. She know. She knows. And for those who teach in Japan, what is the major difference you've found actually coming to teach the Japanese children and what was told, what you knew about them before or what you were told? Everybody came here under the guise that the children are so disciplined and well behaved and honest and all of these things. I was told by a white man, a Canadian, that Japanese kids are honest and they are well behaved and very disciplined and very clean. And I have found the total opposite. Not saying that what he says is not true. It's not factual. Generally, the kids them cool, but more often than not, they're just kids, just regular pitney. Pitney will lie, Pitney will do this, they'll do things to get ahead, they will try to emotionally manipulate you. After trying to emotionally manipulate their parents. People, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, man, Shanique, make sure you tune in, man. I bring the real stuff that's happening here in Japan that people don't talk about in other stuff. You know what I mean? They don't talk about this stuff because Japan is some utopia. Anyway, that's to get in the way. That's great for you, Andre. But me, Andre, the real Andre, you're the fake Andre, as you say in the name, Andre the fake lyricist. Now, I this week there's a particular school that I have that they are about 13 kids in the class. It's really large for what we do at our in our company. And there are a particular set of kids there that decide that they will make my life a living hell. Them like me, but I don't know why they won't behave themselves. There's a particular young man that has older siblings in another class, in other classes, older siblings in other classes on the same day. That young man almost broke one of my glasses that I have, one of my fashion lenses, I would say, right? Because he just feel like take it up and hold it and never want to give him back. One, two. That same young man often tries to conjure me or grab me in places that I would prefer not to be grabbed by a underage child. Underage child. Child period. Full stop exclamation mark. They don't feel to touch me. Cool. I have warned him several times not to do it. He doesn't listen until I get really angry. I get angry. We say this when we get angry to them. Become a demon or oni, right? On Saturday of this week, he's now in the elementary school, first grade, so he should have a little decent, a little behavior, some discipline. He doesn't want to join lesson initially, sits down, does his thing, then all of a sudden he starts to walk up and down and dance or whatever, fake kick. Then another youth goes to him and they start fake fighting. I say, yo, stop. And they start running around the classroom with two girls. So I stand up and watch to see if they're really going to run around with me in the classroom because clearly me is just there to entertain them. This man continued, so I grab one and tell him to sit down. He sits down. The other one is still running and laughing. I said, "Stop, Yada." What do you mean? No, you're not going to stop. So I go to apprehend him like a thief. I grab after the first time and grab his arm like this, well up here, like this, and as my hand slip, and he got away. Then I grabbed him again and tried to lift him up, and he slipped out of my hand. I don't know what happened, and he fell. Right? We are talking to the youth, and Mr. Tim say, "Oh, listen, youth, what is the matter with you?" So I lift him like, "What's the matter with you? Why won't you listen to me? Behave properly." This is in Japanese, by the way. Chanting aside, Akachan yo. So I said, please behave properly. You're not a baby. Who tell man go sit down after that and start sulk and sulk. 5 minutes later, the boy up and running again. So now I just say, you know what? I can't matter. I'm not going to lose my cool. It's so much gray hair on my head. It's so much gray hair on my head already. Fam. Whew. It was not cute. So, yeah. So, at the end of the day, after the lesson, his grandmother picked him up. Then his mother came back later on to talk to me and say, "Hey, oh, she is sorry about what happened." And I say, "Sometimes I know it is, but he's consistently been bad. Like, there's no change in him. Like, I don't know if he doesn't have a father figure at home or his father just, so, I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong." And I try to reach kids in a certain on a certain level. I try to make sure that I don't only teach them English. I teach them about life skills and well, in the way that best way I can. Teach them about life and how life is not really fair. We have this false ideology as children growing up that life everything has to be fair, and that can be very damaging, and it makes us feel almost entitled growing up to that we must be able to get certain things when life is never like that you know and so Japan is basically like the kids are everybody has to do the same thing the same way or else you know they basically preparing drones for their society to work and things. But yeah, that is that on that. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just got into some teacher stuff. But do you guys have any tips of how you handle Japanese children? Would you like to see a video about tips to handle them? Apart from that one moment of weakness that I displayed this week, I mean, more often than not, I do tend to handle my classes pretty well. You know what I mean? So what? Let me know. Like if you have any tips or you want to see videos on teaching tips on how to deal with them and stuff like that. Robots is right. Robots, my guy. You know what I mean? Ah, yes, I want to be. Oh, today I was making a beat. I was on IG Live. I made a beat again today, a nice beat, and hopefully I can write a song for it pretty soon. And yeah, man, we're going to get into it. We're going to record before the summer is over. Hopefully, so we'll have a song out, guys, maybe by mid-August. Yeah, looking for a song by mid-August. You see me? So please look out for it. And when it comes out, I hope you guys support it and give it a thumbs up and share it. And play it and loop it on Spotify or whatever listening platform is your preferred route. There. Hey, stop play parent. Stop play parent. I have to. If I don't play parent, how are we gonna keep the lesson? The fact is they disturb other students in the lesson, right? So I have to do something about it. If they weren't disturbing other kids, I wouldn't care. But it's when a person, people pay them good money for their kids to learn. You know what I mean? All right, guys, your time to ask your questions. Let's go. Question time. Fling out the question them, or what topics you want to discuss in the final 10 minutes of the show, and we have an open, candid discussion about it. Big man thing though, Brazil. No parents took you look here yet because I went to a small PT meeting and 2 months with no stop biting. Boy, I look like we need to go in a public school, man. I need to go in the public school. Yeah, parents have looked me before, Dre. Yeah, when I was in Toyota, in my old city. Our parents' friend I tried to set me up. I want to see something mark on me, on my face. Scary. Honestly, I must move to Yokohama or what? Yokohama, I need to move to. Simone, put me up. Come to the Kanagawa side. Alright, so nobody have a question. Oh, it's no time to talk. No, no. Anyway, we're gonna nice up the thing. You know what I mean? So, for those who I look up big deal. As long as I get paid. Wow. I hear you. I hear you, my brother. Nobody with any topics there? Nothing free from the market? Alright, I'll say. So, can you give me ah tell me from the comments guys, I want you to tell me the worst way someone has broken up with you. Or the worst way you have broken up with somebody. So, let's go. What's the worst way someone has broken? April 86. I literally just stopped talking about the news like 10 minutes ago. I spent the whole first segment of the show, 40 minutes of the show talking about news, bro. Or sis. It's really going to be hard to go back over because first I've been here from the start. Really unfair to them to review the news. But in short, there's a man that held up a family restaurant after sitting in there for 14 hours eating pancakes and beers. He did not want to pay and also didn't have money for a couple of weeks, so wanted to rob them as well. He was arrested later. Next, the Yakuza and some foreign Iranians were fighting over some turf in Shibuya. With both of them were dealing drugs and whatever. One of them was dealing drugs to the other, and the other one said you have to pay if you want to sell here. You have to pay protection money, and they were not prosecuted. 3,500 students in Saitama were victims of food poisoning because a caterer from whatever in that region made the food for them, and since they ate the food on that day, they got sick. Anything else? I think that's about it. Shinjuku, that that. Oh, hairdresser in Yokohama stabbed his older co-worker, and there was no reason given. Yeah, but that's basically the crazy news week, and of course the number of persons affected by the coronavirus. A new case of 111 cases this today, Sunday, July 5th. Yeah. So, I met this girl about 2 years ago, Zine. Waited 7 months to get the pump. Start relationship to, as we get the front and get my broken my go start the next day. Jesus, peace, Dre. No, sir. You're a demon, youth. Jesus, peace. You break up. No, sir. No, sir. You are one call you. Shani, you look like you don't break up with people. Shaniki, you don't break up with worst way goes, you just left no explanation. No, who are these people that I'm talking to? Who are my subscribers? I didn't know you were those type of people. No, man, no, joke with that, man. You're clearly joking. Just ghosting people like that? No. The worst one that happened to me was I was really into this girl, really into her, like I love her off and thing. And the girl said, "Why can't we just be friends?" I'm like, "What? Why can't we just be friends? Why does everybody want to be with me?" I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean? Why does everybody? Me and you are there for about 5 months now. What are you talking about? Do you see me?" Home girl said, "Yo, Andre, I just don't want it. I think we better be just be friends." I said, "What? Why?" And she said, whatever. She broke up with me on the phone, and then so yeah. Anyway, so what's going on with you? What? And then she called back the next day and we talk again. And the next day I'm like, no, 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 no. I need space. You broke up with me. You broke up with me. Why you calling? Why you talking to me? You're my friend. You know, I want a friend. Fam, I was so pissed. Like, who does that? You break up with somebody on the phone and still continue the conversation for another 10 minutes? You don't break up and hang up the phone? I mean, idiot. I mean, I was an idiot. I was hoping that I could work my way back to you, girl, with the happiness inside, but it wasn't working. Look like someone has left the building. Resident Simone. To be honest, his appointment that proved to a bridge and said, pum pum, easy forget. I'm gonna play so much value upon it. Dog, me just dog with me younger. But how it easy to forget and it's 7 months to wait. How is that easy? 100 the fake news is no, sir. You really want to be that guy. You're cool, man. Now, like, yeah, man, him cold bad. Him cold bad. Fancy that. Nah, I'm not rate that on top of G. Not lying to you, not lying, not lying, dog. I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you, it's almighty. I'm not lying, not lying. Loon, you can't spell Spanish words in Scrabble too? Alright, guys, we're wrapping up here, wrapping up. Any questions for me before I go? Please ask them now. Any suggestions you want to see on the channel going forward? I was going to a little content droughish, guys. I really just was so tired and dream. But this week I tried to drop a different type of video. Pandemic. You see, you see. Never really had much experience in terms of relationships. So the Ukrainian girl teach me how to talk dirty for a month and a half though. Eek! Man, wicked for true. I do break up, but I'm more direct. I rather telling the person to their face and get my clothes if I need any. Yes, Shane, big up yourself, big up yourself. Last 3 minutes here, my brother. Hi, Senorita Myers. These girls are cool, no matter how cute they look, so just do your thing and don't get too stuck. I didn't get ghost, I was ghost. So, you ever spend the whole live again news, then rush the last time to talk? Kiss and teeth. Ah, I gave it I was the last 20 minutes. Simone, I was here waiting on you guys and nobody knows something to me. When I name is yeah, oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, that's what, you know. Simone is not pleased at all people, so Simone want to talk about niceness. What niceness did talk about today? Because the worst is breakup. Alright, cool. Breakup question gone now. Because thing there. Alright. Eto. Type in another question. Alright, what's the shortest time after meeting someone have you had sex with them? So has it been like after a couple hours, a day? Because I have no, I've not done anything like that. But I was witness to something, dog. It was weird. Like this guy met this girl in a day at the festival, and he wasn't even talking to her that hard. And by the night time, like in 3 hours, no, we met her at the end of the festival, right? And by 3 hours later, my brother did knock it out in our alley. I was like, what, fam? Seriously? Less than 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. No, Andre, one dog. Andre is a dog. 3 days? Sheesh. The man out here, sharpshooter. Senorita Myers, what's that? Madu? What does Mara mean? What does even that mean? What does that even mean? So every time I ask yes? Oh man. I see yes, like zero. I don't know. What does that mean? Call when we aim for shoot tomorrow. A few weeks, Maki. Interested. Same day, yes, see me. Live life for friend. Out there without fear, yeah, Simone. One life to live. Was it worth it though? Was it good? I hope it was good. Hands on the head meaning what? Like, oh, like, ah, okay, okay. Right now you settle down. I hear you. I hear you. Uh, right? No waste no time. If you know you're not gonna run it, no waste me time. A month? Wow. Scratch the itch. Okay, well that's important, right? One more last question, guys. So if you're in a relationship, what is a good frequency? How many times a week should you guys be having sex? Like, what do you think is a okay number of times a week you should have sex? Or it don't matter, you should be having sex every day, multiple times a day. Like, if you're living together, or if you're not living together. Like, so, all right. So if you're not living together, but you're in a relationship, how many times a day should you have? How many times a week should you have sex? And if you're living together, how many times a week should you have sex? I just want to know, like, what is the ratio for you guys? What do you think is a good number? But I honestly don't think it matters though. You can wait a year and the boy just took it and goes you well. You can go the same then end up married, etc. Yeah, it's true. It just depends on the situation. It does. It just depends on the situation for real. 3 times a day, Simone, a TTR brush? 3 times a day? No, sir. No way. No way. That can't work. Except for that 1 week, that month. 3 times a day, every day? Blood fire. 3 times a day. So you have a sore on him something there? No, sir. Simone sound like she want a stamina man. My dear. Every morning, Shanique. No, hold on. So it's minimum 3 times a week, maximum 7 days a week. Maximum seven. I mean, you can't. Well, maximum seven. So you can rub out the seven in a 2 day, and that's it. At least twice a week, big man. Rub the leg 2 times and run the goat behind. Rub the goat beard down the thighs. Make goosebumps form. Sink in your face. Sink in your face for 4 minutes and get the blood. Sink in your face. What are we talking about here, Andre? Oh, okay. I saw your move. The answer could have never been 1 time a day. I hear people say 2 times a week, and I'm like, where did I go? See, the man up there said at least 2 times a week. No, I'm going to ask IG this question. I'm going to ask IG this question. Because we need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Because I wonder if my thinking is archaic or what. I don't know. Simona kill me, dog. Simona is killing me, fam. If me live with a man, him have to service me every day as me wake and I minimum 2 rounds a night time. Wow. Service you like a car. Yes, friend. Make the oil run out, you know what I mean? So that's so your sex drive high, Simone? Your man must say, your man can't say, you never give me right, you know what I mean? My word. My word. Service the gas like, when me trust slice. No, me no chop lice when me chop lice. When the black lice, and me prop lice, and they bump them and up when they baptize. Oh, when me did that, when me did that take people, man, me do it 5 days a week, multiple times. People, so if I type a woman, see what I concerned about that. Someone's like, yo, me do my thing, you know, me go, you know. If you go, oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I had a high section. No, me a chill. Okay. Yeah, chill till you reach back in your place down. So you can knock it like a hammer. Tell them to run. I'm gonna be. Give me the thing. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna touch him out. Hey. Mm, 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 mm. Because you can't satisfy everyone, you know. Sometimes I them for you. Cause the whole good. I don't care about that. She should have glad for the help. yo, yo, yo. I am dead, fam. I am so dead. Someone took me out. Tooketh me out. Roll with Patty miss everything. Simona talk about how she take people man and have sex with them 5 times a week. Multiple times. 5 times a day, multiple times on each day. So asking Patty miss only but things. Miss only but news and then we're talking about mix up now. So Pat, tell me how much times a week should a couple have sex? Cause I know, you know, you Pat? No want hear this now. Want hear your couple. You know when when me chilling now. Apparently. So you either go on bad when me feel say either go on bad from your Queens days now. Queens and you yeah. Me feel it. Me feel say that you Spain town girl them always mad still now. That me know if you fuck. Spain town girl them. Some different girl that man. So. More while you can have bust a cree, take a five and go on again. Sex five whenever the mood dead there. Whenever the mood dead there. And the mood, meaning the mood coming from both persons or coming from one person. Because you know, some people are in the mood eternally, like Simone. From Arden days? No, hold on there. Pause. More ask you something. I ask you something, Simone. When I ask you now, I ask you off the ear. Cause you did it when God did it, don't you? Remember somebody saying to me, Anyways, that's a story for another day. Like we yo, woman like Simone me love. Make me burn calories and open the energy reserves. Yo, Simone the boy the Kanagawa, you know. Andre the Kanagawa, you know. The boy Andre. Lord have mercy. Anyway, me not stop. I mean not to get myself involved in this sort of argument. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me, man. So 5 times a day. So like when they get sore on them someday. Like how it work? Yo, tell me because I when I did try a thing and she babysat the girl, so she was sore. Anyway, um, remember Simone? Remember the no, I was asking, remember if you remember Gada, but you were there when Gada was at Arden, right? And them did go in at the them did say Gada one next youth and couple girl they go in on the back room go measure or go show go see go test out the theory about his length or whatever. I don't know what the findings were, but then we get I think we get suspended. I don't remember if you were there. You remember that story there? Like the man got ball, then we go in one room. I'm a fountain. Me you're the man them, you're the man 5 times a day. Me can Oh okay. Marathon can run every day. No, but it sound like we don't look like Simone look like she could run a marathon every day. No recovery needed. Simone look like she have the ready set back and ready come back, ready to return, well rested thing. Like she just can't tired like a Ethiopian. A Ethiopian. Like seriously though, it was crazy though, man. Like wow. Not only how in woman isn't wet or extremely turned on in other categories. So how long the sex would that last if you do 5 times a day though? Like me just ask. Like how long would it last?
This is the most important stretch you can do. What I'm doing. So you get your knee into the corner of the wall or as close to the corner of the wall as you can and get your other leg up. It might be hard at first and you might need to bend forward, but eventually as the muscles loosen, you'll straighten them up. Okay. See the hip flexors which you're stretching now attaching to the spine, and when they're tight, they cause a lot of back problems. This is the best stretch you can do to loosen up those muscles. I do it every day for 2 minutes on each side. Try it.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. You know, tell me about it. We carry that load. Maybe once in a while when me not have no work or anything else. So question, how many rounds maximum have you all gone in one night? Most of it going one day was 3 times still. After me not get my picnic yet. Can't make them young girl that burn out my figure. Andre sound like a them things that him love lol. Cause if me tell you no, that's a me a lad. Simone got 10 times in a one day. 10 rounds of what? 10 rounds of 20 minutes? That's 200 minutes, which works out to be less than 16 to 3 hours, 3 hours and 20 minutes of sex, basically. Yeah, Simone out here without fear, fam. Use my mathematical calculation algorithms. Yeah. Some people they have sex with 3 hours and stuff like that. Me don't know them do it, master. Don't know how them do it. Most of them, it must be well toned. Cause if me tell you too low, 10. All right, 18. 18. It can't be 24 because you're 24 hours in a day. Zine, and it can't be 20, so I'll go 18. Peanuts, oat supplement. I hear you. Boy, when you don't know 10 too low, you're a fountain, so you squirt? What do you mean, you squirt? Or you're a fountain of, you just keep on coming? You just continually. Uh, I'm trying to get. Someone over here killing me. Yeah, oh, shoot. All right, 5 more minutes, guys. Guys, if I follow Simone, I'll be here till 12 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna need to do some like a preparation for tomorrow. So 5 more minutes, people. Simone, talk the things out. Let me hear this wonderful number. 'Cause I can't be 20. So it must be about 18, 16 or 18 time. So you just spend the whole day like you eat and you just shower and you just go on the whole day in a bed or what, like how you take a breaks? Like just give me always wait and easy for come. Simone just took me out. Blood fire, see they shoot a shot. No, sir, this was in one night. One night? Me cock a fart. I haven't passed five. After 5 more weeks, legs shaking, can you stand up straight? Wow, you guys are amazing. I swear to you. No, sir. Simone does kill me. Killeth me. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Within a 5 hour window, the most I've gone in a day is, well, one, one, two, three, four. 4 times. Four. Remember, I just start out pat, I don't know, 4 times in one day. I never even broke. I don't think I did broke, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, I did that out. Simone out here doing the business, man. Simone not in her 20s anymore, so she can't run them through them. She get the bicycle and she like it. She get the icicle and she like it. With the same girl, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Lord, yes, the same girl. Yes, she's same one. I can't illegal 4 times if you never broke. Well, hmm, hmm. Well, I did kind of, well, she, stop and start, stop and start. But drunk though. First man, she had to rush to go to work, and then in the evening after we eat and watch a movie, she wants some more. I'm knock it till about. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, you never reach just at water stage where pure air you shoot out. No, sir. Me don't know about that. Wait, someone have white liver or Shakuli. Probably both of them. Probably she both of them, master. Because Simone is something else. Simone Russian too, you know, guys. So have to be careful. She's guilty of the vodka and wine. Well, this was rather engaging today. This is rather engaging. I will try to do better next time. She have black liver, like cod liver oil. Anyways, people, it has been a wonderful live. As usual, Simone bringing the vibes when it's a talking segment. Next week, I'll come with less news and more time for us to talk. I promise you that. Um, that is a promise going forward. Apparently, you guys don't like the news. I have seen, but when I said that, I've never done that. That's a pure water. Wow. May I tell you, Andre and Simone, if we start that offline, I don't know if they want to exchange details so they can do the research. But yeah. I am leaving, Simone. I am going. I'm going to attend to some business I need to attend to. But this has been really awesome, guys. I will definitely ensure that you guys get at least half, if not more than half, of the time to talk freely and enjoy yourself. And I'll keep the news much shorter. All right. Big up yourself because the guys are Jamaican YouTuber. Love you. Peace.